Everyone tells you to post daily on LinkedIn and Instagram, but the smartest consultants stopped chasing social algorithms and built traffic systems that work while they sleep. Most SEO tools are lying to you. You type a keyword into Ahrefs or Semrush. You see a number, 0 monthly searches, or maybe 10, and you scroll right past it. You think nobody is searching for this. It's a waste of time. That 0 volume keyword is not dead air. It is a gold mine disguised as a ghost town. Here is the reality the gurus won't tell you. SEO tools rely on historical clickstream data. They are terrible at estimating the long tail, the specific, hyper-urgent queries that real buyers type when they're in pain. I call these bleeding neck keywords. Think about it. If you have a mild headache, you might search for health tips or why does my head hurt? That is a high volume, low intent search. You're just browsing. But if your neck is bleeding, you aren't browsing. You're searching for emergency room near me wait times. You're searching for how to stop arterial bleeding immediately. The volume on those searches is low, but the conversion rate, it's near 100%. In this video, I'm going to teach you the bleeding neck keyword strategy. We're going to ignore the vanity metrics. We're going to stop chasing head terms that take years to rank for. Instead, we're going to build a portfolio of 0 volume, high intent keywords that competitors ignore. I'm going to show you the exact scoring rubric I use to validate these keywords. We'll cover how to find them using Google's own data, not expensive tools, how to tag them by intent tier so you know exactly what to write, and how to use programmatic templates to dominate these niches at scale. If you want 10,000 random visitors, click away. But if you want 1,500 visitors who actually pull out their credit cards, stick around. Let's operate. First, we need to break a bad habit. Stop equating traffic with revenue. In this system, we prioritize a search-first strategy. This means we don't write for the algorithm. We write for the user's specific need at a specific moment. Most people fill their content calendar with learn content. What is marketing? History of Bitcoin. These are broad. They have high volume, but the people searching for them are miles away from buying. The bleeding neck strategy focuses almost exclusively on the bottom 2 tiers, solve and compare. When someone searches how to fix error 404 in WordPress, they have a bleeding neck. Their site is broken, they're stressed, they need a solution now. If you give them the fix, they trust you instantly. This is the solve intent. Users want to fix a problem fast. When someone searches MailChimp versus ConvertKit for creators, they have a wallet in their hand. They've already decided to buy something, they're just checking the label. This is high commercial intent. They're choosing between options. Here is why 0 volume is a myth. Google handles billions of searches a day. A huge percentage of those, some estimates say 15%, are brand new queries that have never been searched before. The tools show 0 volume because they don't have the data yet, but the demand is there. If you target these keywords, you face 0 competition because the big brands are too busy fighting over the high volume scraps. This allows you to rank on page 1 in days, not months. We're going to build a keyword portfolio that acts like an investment plan. We aren't looking for one viral hit. We're looking for dozens of small, quiet assets that compound. Okay, how do we find these if the tools won't tell us? We go to the source. We use the search engine results page itself. Tactic 1, the auto-suggest alphabet soup. Go to Google, type in your main niche followed by a pain modifier. For example, if you sell CRM software, don't type best CRM, type CRM for and stop. Look at the suggestions. CRM for window cleaners, CRM for dog walkers. Do you think Ahrefs shows high volume for CRM for window cleaners? Probably not. But do you think a window cleaner searching for that is ready to buy? Absolutely. That is a bleeding neck. This is mapping demand based on actual search behavior. Tactic 2, the versus battle. This is the easiest way to find compare intent. Type your competitor's name followed by versus, competitor X versus. You'll see specific comparisons, competitor X versus competitor Y versus your solution. These people are at the bottom of the funnel. They're looking for a reason to switch. If you write the unbiased comparison guide, you win the click. Tactic 3. People also ask mining. Search for a broad problem in your niche, then scroll down to the People Also Ask box. Click one question, it expands. Click another, it expands again. Google is literally handing you the long-tail queries people are asking. Look at that question. That's specific. That's a job to be done. A person asking that is afraid of losing data. If you write the guide, How to Export Contacts Safely, you solve their pain. I want you to spend 1 hour doing this. Don't filter. Just dump these queries into a spreadsheet. We call this your seed list. Aim for 20 to 50 specific long-tail queries. Now we have a messy list. We need to prioritize. We cannot write everything. We use a specific scoring rubric to rank these opportunities. We score everything from 1 to 5 to remove the guesswork. Column 1, traffic potential. Be careful here. We are okay with a score of 1 or 2, low volume. Do not delete a keyword just because the volume is low. If it has steady volume relative to your niche, give it a higher score, but don't obsess over this. Column 2, feasibility. How hard is it to rank? If the search results are dominated by massive brands, government sites, or Wikipedia, that's a low feasibility, score 1. If the results are full of Reddit threads, Quora posts, or outdated forums, that's a green light. That's high feasibility, score 5. It means Google is desperate for a good answer. Column 3, commercial intent. This is the most important multiplier. Is the user looking to buy or fix? What is CRM equals intent score 1, vague interest. CRM pricing comparison equals intent score 5, buy or higher intent. Column 4, SERP fit. Is the content format clear? If the results are a confused mix of videos, news, and shops, that's a mess, score 1. If everyone ranks with a list or a guide, that's a clear winner, score 5. Here is the bleeding neck formula. We want low traffic, high feasibility, high intent. If a keyword has 10 searches a month but it's easy to rank for, score 5, and the intent is buy, score 5, that's a winning asset. It will bring you leads immediately. Filter your list. Find the ones with the highest intent and feasibility scores. Ignore the traffic column for now. Pick your top 12. That's your content calendar for the next 6 weeks. You might be thinking, okay, but if the volume is low, I need to write a lot of these to get significant traffic. You're right. That's why we use programmatic templates. We don't write every article from scratch. We identify a pattern. Let's say you found 20 keywords about how to integrate software X with your tool. Integrate Slack with your tool. Integrate Trello with your tool. Integrate Asana with your tool. Do not write 20 unique essays. Create one integration guide template. Page title formula. How to connect app name to your tool in 3 steps. Intro angle. Direct answer, the first 120 words rule. Selection criteria, why this integration matters. The items, repeater, step 1, step 2, step 3. Conversion module, download the integration checklist. You define the structure once, then you fill in the variables. This allows you to launch cohorts of content. You can publish 10 bleeding neck articles in the time it usually takes to write 1. This is how you dominate a niche. You blanket the specific long-tail queries with high-quality, structured answers. Warning, this is not about spam. You must maintain quality gates. Each page must actually solve the problem. If you just copy-paste nonsense, Google will de-index you. But if you provide the specific steps for that specific integration, you win. This strategy is not for the impatient. It is for the builder. The bleeding neck strategy requires you to put your ego aside. You won't get 1 million views on a video about CRM for window cleaners. You won't get applause on Twitter, but you will get sales. You will build a moat around your business. While your competitors are fighting for the expensive, broad keywords, you are silently capturing the high-intent customers at the very moment they need you. Here's your next step. Open Google, run the auto-suggest play I showed you, find 12 bleeding neck keywords, score them using the rubric, and ship the first one this week. If you want to see how to organize these keywords into a hub so they pass authority to each other, watch this video on how to turn your sent emails into a content calendar. It explains the architecture you need to make this work. Build the asset. I'll see you in the next one.